In today's video, we will learn 6 easy steps to spend less than you earn. Like most people with an income, you probably spend more than you earn, which means you are living paycheck to paycheck. Let me tell you, this is the most dangerous way to live life. You will find yourself in a dark financial hole sooner rather than later. You cannot afford to continue living like this. You need to change. And that change can only happen through these 6 easy steps. Number 1, stop buying things you don't need. You can only do this if you understand the difference between needs versus wants. Our basic needs as human beings are food, housing, and clothing. Everything else, strictly speaking, is a want. Knowing the difference between a need and a want is easier said than done. In a world with so many choices, a sense of entitlement can affect our understanding of what we want and need. But since our resources are limited, we must decide which wants to fulfill. Modern culture persuades us to think we must spend money in specific ways and amounts. In reality, our spending on wants is a choice. The only people who need us to spend on wants are manufacturers and marketers. So if you manage a hefty monthly payment on a fancy car, that car has changed from a want into a need, but only because you chose to buy it on credit and selected that particular payment schedule. Before we see the second step that will help you spend less than you earn, please take a second to like the video and subscribe if you are new. Thanks for the support. Number 2, limit your exposure to advertisements by limiting your visits to shopping malls. Advertisements and print ads are designed to make you feel incomplete, out of style, and unfulfilled. They are crafted to get money from your wallet without you planning to. Some people see a shopping mall as an entertainment destination. Look, wandering around the mall to see what's new is a financially deadly pastime. If you genuinely need something, go to discount stores for that specific item and then leave. It's easy to confuse needs with wants. You work hard, so you deserve to drive a nice car. Whether it's a vacation, a phone upgrade, or just a few meals out each week, your sense of entitlement can cloud your thinking regarding what you want and need. Advertisers help you to see your wants as needs through sweet messages. Before you know it, you have messed up your budget in a big way. Number 3, use cash. You will be amazed how much carrying cash instead of a credit or debit card can save you a ton of money. Research shows that people spend more with a credit or debit card. Retailers prefer that you shop with a credit or debit card because you are likely to spend 30% more, simply because you don't have to be as careful as you are when you have only a limited amount of cash. Walking with cash can sometimes be inconvenient and even unsafe. However, it's worth the risk and the effort. Speaking of cash, spare a day at least once per week that you will not spend anything except for life's essentials such as food. Buckle up, plan, and then stick to it. When it becomes comfortable, make it 2 days a week. You will end up saving a lot of money than you expected initially. It may seem difficult, but trust me, it's all about attitude. Spending less than you earn is less about money and more about your most fundamental asset, your attitude. Attitude is the way you respond to everything in life. What you believe in can determine your attitude toward a particular thing. Therefore, the ability to make decisions gives you some degree of control in other aspects of your life. However, your attitude is the only thing you have almost total control over. This means before you decide to take control of your financial future, you must have strong belief and commitment to what you're doing. Number 4, stay healthy. When personal finance experts say you are one sickness from poverty, they mean that medical problems can drain bank accounts quickly, even when you have health insurance. Anything you can do to improve your health today will go a long way to securing your financial future. One way of staying healthy is by eating at home. This allows you to think about a healthy diet and saves you money. As food prices climb, eating out is getting so expensive. When you add the tax and the tip, eating out can be one huge budget buster. Save it for the occasional special occasion and start eating at home all 7 days of the week. If you don't know how to cook, learn. There are lots of videos on YouTube that can help you learn how to cook anything. Do you love coffee? Make it at home. That would save you at least $4 every day. Number 5, pare down. If you live in a typical home, you are probably overrun with stuff, much of which you don't need, don't use, and don't even want. You need to stop buying more stuff and liquidate the things you don't need by turning them into cash. There are myriad websites where you can get cash for used books, DVDs, and video games. It's all about being content. Here's the secret. Choosing contentment as a way of life is the only way to win the battle between needs versus wants. Contentment is choosing to be happy with what you have while not always desiring something more. Contentment is not something we achieve, it is a choice we make. It is an attitude we learn. It's a decision to buy what we need and to want what we have. Contentment is that quiet place where we are at peace, knowing that while we may not have it all, we do have enough. Enough for survival, comfort, and to meet our needs. Confronting yourself is a great way to build your strength against the strong influence of advertisers. True needs are never discovered while pushing a shopping cart in a supermarket. If you needed bright orange cookware or an iPad, you knew that before you got to the supermarket. It would have been on your list physically or at least mentally. Lastly, number 6, increase income. Cutting expenses will eventually have its limitations. There comes a time when you need to do anything you can to bring in extra money, even if you already work a full-time job. Consider overtime at work, dog walking, babysitting, tutoring, or using any skill unique to you for which others will pay you to do that work for them. Web designing, party planning, and teaching music lessons are only a few ideas. Never underestimate even the smallest effort to spend less or earn more. It all adds up and is faster than you might think. That said, spending less than you earn doesn't happen to you by chance. Instead, it's a rule you train yourself to obey. For some people, it is a challenging change, a new way of life that requires learning, devotion, and commitment. Making a serious commitment to spending less than you earn will be the first giant step you take toward finding financial freedom. Spending less than you earn is the only way to experience financial freedom. Contrary to how it might sound to you initially, spending less than you earn isn't about restriction. It's about freedom. Freedom from want, freedom from fear of running out of money, freedom from reliance on credit, freedom from being under the economic thumb of others. Thanks for watching till the end. As you have seen, spending less than you earn is much easier than you thought. Now that you have the secret, start spending your money the right way. Until next time.